Hi, welcome to Rants. I've seen people in the comments talking about Mike Righteous, and everyone's saying that part 3 is the most awesome of the Fire in the Booth. Other people are saying that part 2, part 4. You know what? Let's do them all. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Fire in the Booth, which I had skipped before. I apologize for that. We're going to be doing that today. And the next video is probably gonna be part 4 of Mike Righteous Fire in the Booth, so that we do them all and we cover them all. After that, I'm thinking about Akala. If you don't want to listen to those, as always, in the comments, leave everything in the comments. With that being said, let's go.
I know you
Charlie's gonna start screaming. I just know it.
Hey, Mike, you know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's do it.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's make some history.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
That's a mellow beat.
BBC Radio 1. Fire in the Booth. Part 2. Big up everybody, brother.
Let's go!
You see? He's screaming in the back.
Some history again, Mike!
Yeah.
Wow!
Turn the beat up. Check. Big up Naughty Boy on the beat. Let's go in.
Okay.
Listen. Yeah. We tryna find somebody. Look in my eyes, you'll see I'm somebody. Inside one's body, you're somebody. I'm seeing drug abusers in the A&E lobby. Could've been somebody, should've seen one's body. Looking sorry like, I just wanna love somebody. Wanna see, wanna touch, wanna hug somebody. Put the drugs down, be around somebody. But all I see is sorrow, so I down somebody. And we walk around with a pocket full of pound signs. Ignore that beggar outside the office. Gotta smell some coffee, gotta help somebody. See a young girl go and sell one's body, and we ain't got the heart to go and tell somebody. It doesn't take a real...
Okay, we're just 1 minute and a half in, and I can see why some of you guys were saying that this was really deep, because what he's talking about are some, I don't want to say sensitive topics, even though they are, but a lot of people consider them taboos of some kind. They just don't want to mention them. They just want to, how we say in Spanish, hacerse de la vista larga. Just see through it and like it's nothing there. But yeah, this is just the beginning. I don't. This is gonna be intense.
You gotta smell some coffee, gotta help somebody. See a young girl go and sell one's body, and we ain't got the heart to go and tell somebody. It doesn't take a real man to kill somebody. It takes a man of his word to heal somebody. Yeah. When the economy collapses and the world stops spinning on its axis, we're being dragged through hell backwards. Mother Nature can't take the weight, the population inflates. Global warming's still a threat that we ignore cause we ain't stressed. There's a war going on outside your doorstep. I wish these politicians would talk less. All we have is each other.
This is so relevant today.
Warming's still a threat that we ignore cause we ain't stressed. There's a war going on outside your doorstep.
Facts.
I wish these politicians would talk less. All we have is each other in the end. Keep in contact with your brothers and your friends. How can we praise a man's death? Put it on the front page of every paper. They're playing with our heads. I feel something coming in the wind. Just look at all the trouble that we're in. This music thing was God's gift. It's only right that you get what you give. So what comes after the storm? If the calm is before it, stuck in the dark of the night, that just left scars in the morning.
Those were words of wisdom. A very important question. What comes after the storm? If the calm is before? That's a good question. And right now we're in a shitstorm. I don't know what you're dealing with in the UK right now besides the pandemic. I honestly don't know. I do know that in the States they are dealing with a lot. I believe I saw you guys were having demonstrations as well in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement. I also saw some soccer teams, football teams that were doing some protests. They were kneeling and stuff. But I don't know what else. Here in Puerto Rico, we're dealing with a lot of corruption. People were stealing money. And when I say people, I mean politics. They were stealing money from the people during the pandemic. They were trying to inflate the prices of the tests they were doing for COVID just to pay more to that friend who was supplying them. It's a shit show. And I know I'm using the language that's not supposed to be used, but yeah, that's the only way to describe it. Let's continue.
Win. Just look at all the trouble that we're in. This music thing was God's gift. It's only right that you get what you give.
That's true.
So what comes after the storm? If the calm is before it, stuck in the dark of the night, that just left scars in the morning. In the heart of the riots, I admire your defiance. But no, I can't be supportive. The roads are on fire, the police are on horses. We live or let die. These are our choices for the people in Hackney, Ealing, people in Croydon, Birmingham. Buildings were burning and people destroyed them. The speaking is pointless. I feel like silence is best as the riots spread like fire inside the heads of the youth who were looking through eyes of men without guidance in a violent environment. And when the bubble boils and it finally bursts, find the right target before you fire first. Say goodbye to the shops where you buy your burn. It's your own community that the fire burnt. I said I feel for the man that lost his life's work, everything he ever had just turned to ash. Mum was in her flat, lying on the couch. Little did she know that there's a fire in her house now. Picture me
That's
with nothing
fire.
is left. Picture this,
No
the
pun
final
intended.
letter. No light at the end. No screw that piece of paper up, write that again. We all lie and pretend. It's only right we confess. I try my best. I write to express, get it off my chest. Does that mean I'm weaker than the rest? My blood gets pumped from my heart to the ink that's in my pen. From my pen it gets projected to the speaker to your head. Don't think I'm a leader, believe me, I'm not anybody. I'm just Rocky, I'm sorry. Sorry I ain't strong enough either. Sorry for leading you on. Sorry for leaving my son. Sorry for leaving before I even made peace with my mum. Trying to be right just left me in the wrong. Sorry for saying sorry so much in this song, but the same bold capital pops up in my head. I ain't sorry for nothing. Was it something I said?
This is hitting hard.
I ain't sorry for nothing.
This is a good one. I mean,
Charlie
it's
Sloth Radio
way
1.
different.
Wow.
But it's... Exactly, it's a Hadouken.
Mike Wright is in the building, man.
Let me come back, let me talk to them, let me tell them something.
Wow.
It's kinda hard being righteous, especially when you come from a community as deprived as mine is, and you put your trust in a government who are too busy fighting to come and guide you. Put you in a vicious cycle, push you to one side, and you sit there in silence in a pit of society where we're fighting amongst each other and die violently.
Okay.
I sit there and think how righteous I would be if I let that slide.
True.
I ride for the people that got left behind. Yeah, I said I'll ride for the people. I'll ride. I said I'll ride for the people that get left behind. I'll ride for the people. I'll ride for the people that get left behind. I said I'll ride, fire in the booth, Charlie Sloth Radio 1.
Wow. I don't know what it is, Mike. I don't know what it is, but every time you pass through, you seem to give your boy goosebumps.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit emo right now.
It's all love, man.
Wow.
It was a cool one. It was way different. Way different. Way different. But it had a message that even though this video was made 8 years ago, at the time of us recording this, it's still relevant. It's still relevant. And I know that some people are gonna be like, yeah, it's timeless, it's great. I wish this message wasn't timeless. I just wish that this message was from that particular moment, and that after that everything got fixed and we didn't have to deal with this anymore. It's exhausting to just be dealing with this, and you think it's fine, and then it comes again and it comes again, and you just see people suffer all the time. And I have mixed feelings about timeless songs,
You know.
when they're sad songs.
What's such a problem? I feel sorry for a lot of these rappers out there, man. I hope they're listening right now and thinking, boy, should I just throw away that lyric pad? Put it in the bin, even put it in the microwave. Do something with it.
Maybe they need to do that.
You got more for me, man?
Let's just go in. Just go
A lot of
straight
mumble
in, bro.
rappers need to do that.
Yeah. This one's exclusive for you, Sloth.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. You remember this one, right? I came with words of a broken man, working a hopeless plan. Although the plan was hopeless, work it, I know we can. They gave the underdog the upper hand. I wish you had a brain so you could understand. How desperate does some...
I'm sorry I keep pausing it. It's just interesting. When you see him smile that way when starting to rap, that's a special kind of something. Because you can see that he has that passion for it. And you don't see that very often with a lot of artists, because many of them are just paid to sing and that's what they do. But you can see he has a passion for it.
I came with words of a broken man, working a hopeless plan. Although the plan
Look
was
at his
hopeless,
face.
work it, I know we can.
Look at him.
They gave the underdog the upper hand. I wish you had a brain so you could understand. How desperate does somebody have to be for you to love them? Since when has anyone got anywhere from doing nothing? They say just look at how much you have done in 1 year. Had to go back to where I came from. I come here. I'm Charlie Sheen, I've only got one gear in this. It's the year of the job. I told Charlie Sloth I've only got one fear in this. God, I think he's hearing me, Sloth. They must be hearing me wrong. They got their hair in a knot. Do you hear me or not? Yo, I nearly forgot. I've been wearing the same top for like 8 days on the trot. They say, wait up! These days I don't wait for the clock, cause I go on my skates. It's a race to the top. I got accustomed to the fast life and I bark like a dog, cause I think I was one in my past life.
Okay.
Just signed my first deal, but it won't be the last time. Put fire in the booth, then I put fire in the house. Ask Richard from Hardfire. I live this, I can't lie. Last time I was here, you almost heard my heart cry. I'm like a bird that can't fly. Is this the price you pay for a hard life?
Maybe.
I wouldn't buy your chain for half price. I could turn your brightest day to a dark night. At this stage in my career, it's clear I can't die. And here's the reason why I can't fool. I'm leading by example, living proof in the booth, on the stage, interviews, nothing new. Friends only trust a few. Still down with the same pals, cause only some are true, but the rest just come and go. Some are holding up the queue. Can't expect you all to care, cause the world shares different views. All I do is bark, big zoo, bars. Still out the window, but the intros and blast.
Okay.
Still asking why I get the info last, cause when I get close something gets broke. Glass don't last, it's no bar, yeah, it's no myth. How'd I get so far? It happened so quick, guess man just won't quit. Nah, Kelsey, what happened to her? Same time my brother Habib, what happened to him? Like so many others trapped in a pen. If you're listening, just know I got your back to the end. Stay in control of yourself. We all say we're going through hell, but at least you ain't alone in that cell. Stuck in a situation
powerful.
where no one can help. Counting down in precious seconds. In your mind there's regret, brother, just using precious seconds as your time to reflect. That goes for all my young offenders, living life in the ends. I think God went wrong and put a mind in our chest and our hearts inside of our heads. Is there light at the end of this tunnel we're in, where everybody struggles to live? Pakistan's an ocean bodies.
This is intense. And I'm listening a bit of a guitar there. I like that. I like that very much. But this is intense. I mean, compared with the other ones were a lot more fast paced. They had a message, a strong message. But this one is like hyping you up, like preparing you for something. At least this second part. The first one was just a class. That was class. This one is hyping you up. You feel pumped.
God went wrong and put a mind in our chest and our hearts inside of our heads. Is there light at the end of this tunnel we're in, where everybody struggles to live? Pakistan's an ocean bodies in the brown water floating, everybody forgets. As Syria falls apart, we watch the problems progress. Yo, when will it end? Hey yo, Sloth, drop that bomb sound effect on the press. If I could take it all back, what I said, yeah man, I'd have said it again. You the ones I represent and real till there's nothing left once again. If they wanted, they can censor it, but these are your beliefs, so I can see why you're so sensitive. Forget that Beamer, Benz or Bentley shit. We collecting benefits. See that chain around your neck? I'll strangle you to death with it. I'm a terrorist that won't speak to police. Intelligence blow up the whole scene, won't leave no evidence. My mixtape was free. Tell me how the hell I'm selling it. Sell it to appeal to the women, I've been real, they just feel how I'm spitting. Still got bare dirty dishes and bills in the kitchen. Life's real for the women, still our children are in it. It's an evil world we live in, the time is night. Any innocent child is a child of mine. We stand under one sun, no man is divine. What gives you the right to kill a man and his wife? You hear the bombs drop, we see the ash in the sky. This what happens when the planets collide. It's got me thinking about my life like I don't want to die without saying goodbye. Yo, don't wonder why I'm saying this twice. Cause life has made me mad. The old me left and he ain't been back. Said I'd rather get jumped by 18 man. Next month I'm a poor mum's baby's dad. And that right there was my worst nightmare. Now that you're alive, Elijah, I'm right here. And I'll be in your corner when it's time to fight fear. When you arrived I cried tears. Feels like you've been alive for light years. I'm trying to provide with the one thing I can do in this life. So before I finish up, this is for my avid listener. To my own art, I become a prisoner. Cause some music we make for ourselves, but this music, dog, is straight to the shelves.
Look at his face, man.
And my team gon' stack P till it hits the ceiling. Travel the world, give it back to the kids that need it. We all about actions, what good at speaking. Still mad, still righteous, still spit with meaning. We saw the UK flying, so we jumped on board. Real, recognize real, the love is pure.
Come on, man.
Wow. Mike, you left me speechless again. I can't lie. I can't lie. You know, it's very rare that I'm lost for words. Like, I want to be shouting and screaming and beating up the studio right now.
Yeah.
No one even gets a round of applause halfway through their fight in the booth.
Yeah, you know me, man. I just want to do everyone proud and make sure I just want to make sure I pull through, you know. And
I don't know what I did there. But hey, come on, guys. This is a really cool one because you can see in his expression that he's loving it. He's just doing what he loves. He's just sending the message that he wants to send, and you can see, I don't know, or at least he projects himself like a free man in the sense that he can do and say with his music whatever he wants. Like, you see other musicians and they are tied to a contract, tied to a style of music, tied to something that they need to create just to fulfill a contract, not doing it because they love it. And when you see his face, he's just smiling and he's just all hyped up and all passionate. He's loving what he's doing, and we should all strive to do that sometime, because we get all caught up in the system and we just wear ourselves down.
Satisfy everybody, because that's my whole thing, bro. I just want to satisfy everyone, man.
Serious, man.
Nah, it's all love, man. It's a pleasure. Big up for bringing me back, man, because it's a pleasure to be here, and it's good to know you're wanted.
Mike, you can come through anytime.
It is good.
You keep doing damage like that to the mic.
All right.
Oh, Mike!
Yo,
Let's get him, Mike!
let's go in.
Let's shut him down!
Yeah, I got that.
Okay,
Where the yobs at?
I feel like this is gonna be more similar to the other ones.
Charlie Bluth. Charlie Bluth,
seems-
bruv.
Love that! Let's go,
I turn the beat up. What's that?
Charlie
Better
Bluth.
talk, keep talking, I declare war. If you don't want it, why you staring for? If you don't want it, why you staring? What's that? Better talk, keep talking, I declare war. If you don't want it, why you staring for? Cause you don't know me. Therefore, they don't know what we're capable of anyway. Yeah, we came to take what we want. They've been taking the fists, now we're taking the pots. And they ain't got a pot to piss my soul pot. Anybody wanna get their body buried in the forest? Everybody running from the comments, say it off in 7 seconds, and the voices in my head is like, yeah.
I was doing fine up until now. I believe I was doing fine. He just tossed me away. It's like, Richie, get off. You're not gonna get this one. I'm not gonna get it.
Now we're taking the pots, and they ain't got a pot to piss my soul pot. Anybody wanna get their body buried in the forest? Everybody running from the comments, say it off in 7 seconds, and the voices in my head is like, get 'em, get 'em. So I said,
Okay.
yeah, I got that, and I came for the road with the odds at.
Okay.
If you're not on it, get lost, fam. I'm from the southeast, but we're trapped in the D&B days. Old school raves, debts on the stage. I got my collar up, joggers tucked into my socks, got a clutch tucked under my top. But anybody running the globe, it's like that. I grew up with white trash, and we live on the other side of the map. Man, I died of a scratch, the government do jack. You die round nigga, but he ain't coming back. No roses, no violence, the roads are violent. No disguises, bare knuckle fighting, load up TLCT9 is like my wife, hey yo. 2 for the rhythm, I kill them. Talk about real, the max in the building. Quit telling me chill when I'm dealing with children. What you talking about? Well, it's on the realness. I'm funding it in with a storm. Under the ground like I'm under the floor. So keep on running with your jaws.
I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking of a high-speed chase right now. I don't know. Like, just this would be the perfect music to just go speeding down the highway with the cops behind you. I don't know why. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Don't do that.
About real, the max in the building. Quit telling me chill when I'm dealing with children. What you talking about? Well, it's on the realness. I'm funding it in with a storm. Under the ground like I'm under the floor. So keep on running with your jaws. Done, I'm on board. I don't rap for the fame, I don't rap for the entertainment. I don't rap just to get the papers. I don't rap for a chain, I don't rap for a name. In fact, I don't even know why I came in the game. I'm 10 steps ahead, you'll get left in flames. To respect the name, I dead them again. Forget them, the lame, they're fake. Ain't got no time to put my foot on the brake. Give me the love, give me the hate, give me the beats and give me the drums, give me the bass, give me the pen, give me the page. I feel like every lyric I've written, I gotta spit again. I gotta make a name for myself. If I can't achieve that, then take me to hell. But we'll take this one up with the devil himself. I'm afraid of failing. William and Caitlin, written as a mess. So many men are living life in the ends. Living depressed, they can feel the stress. Feeling like they really wanna kill the rest. Lost sense, what's next, got what's left. Should I do it like pray for a top 10? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock 10. Time's running out like it's got legs. Man say hip hop's dead, which what when? Try to say that to my pen, I'm back with a vengeance. Hand on my head when they hand me the sentence. Every section, every sentence, every person that I mention. Who's seen what I've been through, living in the igloo's cold. Anyone that knows me knows, yeah, English knows. Low key knows, I'm a dope underflow. I overflow, it's the beat, over no, hold your nose. I'ma go hard, go in, I can go in your skin. I was getting high when I wrote this, in the dark when I wrote this, dog. And don't believe me, I'ma show them heart, no. You ain't gonna guess who's back at the pen pad match in a petrol tank in my hand. God forbid anybody that's gassed, if it gassed then a match might catch a spark, ignite the dark and hope. Everybody's gone, not everybody in the room's dead, dog. Except the heads, the wreck, forget them, nah. The deck don't get settled to revenges. I was like, what? Why they fucking with the reddest if you wanna come and get it? When you talk dirty feelings, when you fucking with gorillas, you be wondering what the deal is. And I'ma take it to the top and check it with a billion. Wanna know why I'm mad with the past? Me and Matt, we was slipping Sherbert in the back of the class. Head rush whenever I said stop, my time we're getting numb, I come to dead some. Y'all wanna be next up, wanna see red run, best run when death comes. Want some, come get some, feds get what? The police, the old bill, your pigs, you eat your own filth. This ain't nothing to do with the scene and no film. Put the money in the box, is dealing, no deal. Do think I won't kill? It's move or lose your life, and true, I gotta do what's right. I got sloth like, don't do this, Mike. 10 seconds on the clock, it's choosing time. Now 1, where they gonna act, gonna run. 2, how many times did the boss fed? 3, I know I pit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is then I'm like 1, where they gonna act, gonna run. Said 2, how many times did the boss like 3, why they wanna I pit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this where the time ends. That's war, keep talking, I declare war. If you don't want it, why you stand for? Cause you don't know me, therefore you don't know what we're capable of anyway. If we came to take what we want, never taking it, now we're taking it pots. And they ain't got a pot to some so what? They don't know what we're capable of anyway. If we came to take what we want, never taking it, now we're taking it pots. And they ain't got a pot to piss, so
Mike Rice in the building, man!
You don't
Stand
know.
up and pay attention! We're the best rappers to ever touch this country.
I miss Charlie.
we got this.
This guy is a beast! Certified beast! Ripped from emo, the shot to my will break your face! Music! Wait up by that, man!
Yeah, big up, brother.
Wow!
Well, there's not a lot we can say about this one because it started out slow. I started getting it. It was intense. The message was spectacular. The second one was really interesting with the guitars and stuff, and the message still powerful, more upbeat, making you feel hype. It was really cool. The last one, he just pushed me off the wagon. He just threw me on the street, and it's like, hey, you're not gonna get it. And I didn't. Yeah, that last one destroyed me. But yeah, I'm gonna be leaving the video there. As I said before, I'm gonna do part 4 next because I wanna do all of the parts of Mike Righteous Fire in the Booth. So part 4 is gonna be next. And remember, if you like the content, like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, notification bell so that you receive alerts every time a new video pops up. And that's gonna be all. Have a good one.